The man on the street is here. What's up, man, Professor?
I'm good, man. I'm gonna tell you what. I'm better. Since that turned out to be a pretty good game because the first quarter and a half was pathetic.
Yeah, I was falling asleep as well. I thought it was going to be a high-scoring game, but hey, it turned out to be what they say it was going to be. And I told y'all that defensive play was going to probably win the game for those guys today, and that's what it looked like. What happened, man?
Yeah, and that's exactly it. And kudos to the 49ers and all their fans. Congratulations on getting there. And for a long time, y'all look like y'all had it. When the 49ers went up 10-0, I'm like, oh yeah, 49ers get another field goal, at least another field goal before KC can score. This game might be in trouble for them.
Yeah, and earlier today I called, when I did my little podcast, I said that, you just can't give Patrick Mahomes that ball late.
Right.
He had that one drive late that he went down and they scored. And then, of course, especially to take the game into overtime. He had, a minute and 39 seconds, I think, something like that.
Yeah,
that's too much time for somebody like that. Yeah.
I'm going to say the only disappointing thing about this game to me was the damn commercials were horrible.
Well, I like that one with Patrick with
Patrick Stewart.
Yeah, but God, that shit was funny to me.
Yeah, but you know what? They had leaked that commercial 2 weeks ago, so I had already seen it.
Okay, that's the first time I saw it. But yeah, it was a decent game, like you say, Professor. Man, that first half, I was yawning, man. I was like trying to stay awake. I was playing video games with my grandkids, man. we was playing arcade games during that first half because that's how boring it was.
Right.
Because I thought it was going to be a high scoring game.
I'm gonna tell you the only reason that I almost fell asleep was I told you Friday I've been exhausted all week, and yesterday was the culmination of all the hard work we put in.
I know, because you down in New Orleans, Mardi Gras.
Yes, sir.
How many bees did you get?
Oh, I don't show my titties no more to get bees. I just catch what's coming at my face.
Okay, I got you.
So I caught 2.
Hey,
I gotta protect the moneymaker.
I got you. And a lot of things didn't go 49ers' way. They played a good game. But then you saw my man Greenlaw got hurt he's trying to cheer on the sideline when he slipped.
Man.
And he hurt himself.
And you know what? When I saw that, I'm like, man, that's an Achilles.
Man, we already on, man. We talking right now.
All right,
man, come on.
Pharaoh?
Yeah, the Pharaoh. All right,
man, look, when I saw him do that and go down, I'm like, oh man, that looks like a ruptured Achilles.
Yeah, and that's what I say too, man. You hate to see somebody get hurt like that.
Yeah,
and it seems as though they had a lot of the key players. I saw Kittles went to the dressing room. Man, I guess right before I believe overtime. So they got a lot of bad breaks there, but. Hey, that's the way it goes.
Though. That's why I say kudos to the 49ers fans because they can feel good about how they hung in despite attrition becoming a big issue for them.
Yeah, and I would feel sorry for them, but the hell with the 49ers fans. Yeah, because I'm gonna tell you why. Because they keep talking trash about when they beat my Eagles, calling us garbage, talking about we wasn't shit. Now, what y'all gonna say now? Not the 49ers, the 40-winers. They're gonna be whining. They're gonna be whining. Oh, Bob Purdy. McCaffrey fumble.
Well, you know what? And they want, and that's what I'm about to say. It's funny. I thought that this would be one of the first Super Bowls without a turnover.
Yeah.
Because both teams were really, I mean, with the exception of KC in the beginning of the year, both teams were really, really high on ball security.
Ball security, yeah.
And the fact that both teams turned it over almost back to back, it was I'm like, wow, this is amazing. But of course, 49ers make the ultimate fumble how do you fumble on a kickoff? On a punt, rather, when you shouldn't be touching the ball, just get away from it. Don't save the yardage.
No, he had to get it. Ball. No, he had to get it.
No, he didn't.
It touched my man's foot. It hit his player's foot. That's why
I didn't. Oh, okay, I didn't see. That's why. I saw the replay, but I didn't see it hit his foot.
Yeah, and I was saying the same thing that you were saying. Man, get away from. Why you jumping on?
At least you know what. And I've seen players do this when it hits another player and nobody sees it too much. They don't try to pick it up. They bat it out of bounds.
Yeah, but
that would have been a better play.
Yeah, my man was he was telling him to get away from it. I think it was number 28. And it hit him on his leg, and that's why he tried to pick it up. Because I was thinking the same thing. I said, "Why are you trying to pick it up? Just let him down it." But then when I saw the replays, I said, "Oh, he had to do it." So that wasn't on.
I missed the. I think I turned away when they showed the replay of that because I know they showed it a couple times, and then when they came back, they were showing it again.
Yeah.
But I had stepped away from the television, and I'm sorry, I watched this shit on mute because I couldn't stand I don't like Jim Nantz, nor do I like Tony Romo all that much. So I watched the game on mute.
Yeah, and you know, Tony Romo, man, he calls a game that it's odd to say, man, this is what he should have done. You never got to the Super Bowl.
Right. And dude, that's why I can't take him seriously sometimes. I mean, he's all right to a point, but it's just like listening to some of these baseball commentators who never went to the World Series, never won a pennant.
Yeah.
Talk about what a player should have done. Man, shut your ass up. You should have been better.
You should have been better. Farrell, what's going on, man?
Man, how y'all get on and then let me know you was on?
We told you Friday we was getting right on.
As soon as the Super Bowl was over.
Y'all worse than the internet. Shit.
No. Because as soon as I clicked on what happened? As soon as I hit the goddamn button, I mean, the professor was waiting on me. He was already waiting. So what you thought of that game, Farrell?
It was what I thought it was going to be. Back and forth. I knew it was going to be one of the back and forth games. Now, one thing that wasn't scripted is the ball coming off old boy's foot.
Yeah, we were just talking about that. Professor said he didn't see it coming off his foot. Yeah.
I saw it. That's why I was screaming. My daughter was like, "What's wrong with you?" I said, "That was a fumble."
Yeah, that's the thing I say. I saw when they showed the replay because me and Professor, we were saying the same thing. Why would you try to pick up the ball? Just let it go. But then when I saw the replay, I saw it went up his foot. I said, "Oh, he had no choice. He had to dive on it."
No, I saw it when it happened because the ball changed direction too quick.
Yeah.
And honestly, that's something I normally pay attention to. This time, I didn't pay attention to that shit at all. I was like, "Man, get your dumb ass away from the football, bro. What you doing?"
No. When I saw him point, that ball changed direction. And I started screaming. Lex was like, "What's wrong with you?" I said, "That's Chiefs ball right there."
Yeah. But you know, one thing I can say now, Cam Newton was proven right.
Yeah.
Cam Newton was proven right tonight when he said that Brock Purdy is a game manager and not. You saw how
I wouldn't say he's a manager. I would say he plays within the system that the system has him in.
That's a game manager.
That's a game manager.
That's the exact terminology for a game manager.
And the reason why I would say that, I think it was two plays. I think there was a third and fourth that he had a chance, but he threw it too soon, and my man they came with a blitz, and he got rid of the ball. And then that last play when they had to kick the field goal in overtime. You know what I'm saying? And you saw the difference with Patrick Mahomes. Even when they tried to blitz, Patrick Mahomes made a way. You know what I'm saying? 4th and 1. What did he do?
Man,
he did.
We already know Patrick Mahomes is a different animal. We can't put him in game management positions.
No. But he's a game changer. He's a game changer. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is Cam Newton has been vindicated because that's what he said. Hey, don't go lose the game for us. You know, he played within the system. They need him to play out of the system tonight. They need him to be a game changer tonight. He had a couple of plays now.
No, absolutely. Yeah. Look, I'm still sick, but I'm celebrating. I don't care. So.
Oh man, I got you, man.
I agree with you. I think Cam Newton. Everybody just hating on Cam Newton for who Cam Newton is.
Well, yeah.
They hate on.
But that's what we said when it came out.
Yeah.
Because we all know what's happening. And they already said it that he being the last quarterback and Shanahan finding that quarterback that's able to play within the system that he has. That's exactly what he is. Like you said, game manager, but he's playing with 4 people that are 1,000-yard receivers. So
yeah.
You know, in the offensive player of the year, he was an offensive player of the year. Then if he was, then he would have been the game changer.
Yeah,
right. Exactly.
I got a question for you, my brothers. You know, if the Chiefs didn't win that game, what would they be saying about Travis Kelce running to Andy Reid? Now it's gonna fall by the wayside now because they won the game. But what were your thoughts when you saw that?
Honestly, I thought to myself, if Travis Kelce was black, they'd have called him a thug and said he needed to be off the field. And honestly, I reacted to it that way on Facebook when I saw it happen. I immediately posted that. I'm like, now there's no damn way they'd be excusing this shit if he was say Malik Willis, or if he was say, I'm trying to think of if he was Chris Young.
Owens. No, that was Terrell Owens.
Terrell Owens, exactly.
That was Randy Moss.
They wouldn't be saying the same shit that he's frustrated because of his competitiveness.
Yeah.
My ass.
If that was Antonio Brown.
Right.
That's the name you need to say. If that was Antonio Brown.
Well, if it was Antonio Brown, they'd have tried to take him off in handcuffs.
Yeah. What about you, Pharaoh?
I'm going back to when Coach Reed, when Andy Reid went and did him like that, chest bumped him when he threw his helmet, when Kelsey threw his helmet. I'm wondering if that was just one of those, hey.
No,
the
problem I think is different, and the reason I have an issue with it is because Travis did this shit while the man's back was turned.
Yeah,
he didn't walk up to him face to face and start fussing.
Almost knock him down
like that. He almost knocked him down coming from behind.
Yeah.
And that's where, and I think that's where the main issue I have with the response is. If he went up to him in his face and started and maybe nudged him a little bit, I wouldn't have that much of an issue with it. But the fact that he came up from behind and pushed him, the man almost fell down. This is a 60, 70-year-old man.
Yeah.
And you hitting him like that from behind. We just lucky that Coach Reed just lucky he's a big ass dude, or he'd have probably fell over.
The big walrus.
Right.
Oh man.
Yeah, I would say I was disappointed in the way Kelsey handled that situation. I was disappointed. But
that's what I'm saying. If it wasn't anybody, if it was anybody else, they would be like, man, get that guy off the field. What's the dude that kept dropping the passes?
Tony.
Yeah, if he had did that,
right.
You see what I'm saying? Because Travis Kelsey, with the Taylor Swift thing, and man, I was so happy. Yeah, I was so happy, man.
I want to know how the fuck Ice Spice got up in this shit.
Because she actually been performing at some of Taylor's concerts.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to figure out the same shit too. So she glomming on to popularity now, so that she can get her name out there further.
Yeah.
Because I said the same thing. I'm like, why is this twerking trollop on my screen?
Yeah.
Trollop. Oh my God.
Yeah. And like I said, everything was going well, man, until they started winning. Then they started showing. I like, God damn it. I was enjoying.
They did.
I'm being for real, and that's how it's all a setup. We wouldn't have saw if the 49ers said they came out and won the game, but you're 49ers fan, but you didn't. I meant to say 40 whiners. Now what's y'all going to be your excuse? No, King, Pharaoh.
No, they showed Taylor before they started.
The only time they showed her, the first time they showed her was on that long pass right before Kelsey had hit Coach Reed. That was the first time they showed her, and that was the second quarter.
That's right.
I missed the one where she was chugging a beer or something.
That was after that.
I didn't see that one.
That was after that. That was right after the Bud Light commercial. That was after that.
Yeah. But my thing is, the 49ers last year, when my Eagles went to the Super Bowl and we knocked out their first string, they knocked out this and their third, and McCaffrey had been the quarterback. And what did they say? If we had our quarterback, we would have won the Super Bowl. Well, you 40 whiners, you had your quarterback, and what happened? You caught the L. You caught that L. And I love it. I love it when a plan comes together. Oh my goodness. Oh, because you know what happened, man? They went up against Patrick Mahomes, and what Patrick Mahomes said?
Well, I won't lie to you, man on the street. For a while, the 49ers defense had Patrick Mahomes' number for a long time in this game. And I figured the second half would be important.
You got to make that adjustment.
And that's what I was telling myself. It wasn't the initial series coming out in the second half, but it was how would they respond if they got shut down that first series.
That's right.
Because a lot of teams when they get shut down the first series in the second half, they fold.
That's correct.
Fellas, and that's fine, but you got to play 60 minutes.
Well,
Patrick Mahomes is 60 minutes. That defense could not keep up with Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, man.
It's that simple. Because he's a problem.
Yeah,
he's a problem. Not the team. He's a problem, and everybody else feeds off of Mahomes. So we saw it. We saw the second half how it worked.
Exactly, because they went in there, and I know Andy Reid was talking to him, and he was saying something to Patrick. He was saying something to Patrick Mahomes, and Patrick Mahomes looked at him and said this. What you talking about, Willis? What you talking about, Willis? Man, I got this.
I will say that Rice had a valid argument to the end of the game when he missed him on that inside slant move.
He did.
That's usually because that's the same move that Kelsey usually runs, but Rice ran it, and they wanted to do the back shoulder. He was so stuck on that back shoulder that he missed that easy touchdown.
And you know what that is, though? Because all quarterbacks did that. That's the same thing when Dak Prescott tried to hit what's my man, CD Lamb, and my man came up and caught that interception and ran it back for Green Bay. You're trying to force it to the guy.
Yeah.
You're trying to force it to him. Don't force it to him. Hey, man, either way it goes, if you throw it to another guy, Kelsey's still gonna get the I guess the glory because he's dating Taylor Swift and he's a great tight end. You trying to force feed him, and they're gonna double him. Because that was the plan that I thought that the 49ers went away from. Because I guess the first half, Kelsey only had what? One catch, right?
One reception, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, God damn. You got a po' boy from the
Kittle didn't have anything.
Shit.
Kittle didn't have nothing.
Hey, what you say, po' boy? What you say?
The champ is here. The champ.
What team son?
What's up, po' boy?
What's good?
Hey, so what y'all think about the commercials, though?
Oh, I already said they was weak.
You know, my favorite one was the ugly ass pictures flying across the damn screen.
I know you would like that bullshit.
I love to see the pigeons, the goddamn pelicans, and goddamn whatever the mothers, the sea fairies, wherever they were, all sitting in trees and shit.
Now we got po' boy now came on here with his loud shit, got us echoing in the shit. Fucking up the goddamn show.
Where you at? Where the hell you at?
He's in New Orleans. He down here with me.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm
Or in the city, rather.
See, I'm outside.
Now, see, look at this shit. Now, they showing Taylor Swift on the after show, arm in arm with Travis. This is what I didn't want.
He about to marry her. They got the line on it. What it is?
Now, I don't know if you're gonna marry her, but it's just one of those things, man. It's just like I said, it was a great game. First half,
you want me to
second
tell you
half
what I
was
thought?
way better.
I'm gonna tell you
The
why
defense.
I think. I'm sorry to cut you off, man, on the street, but I'm gonna tell you what I think the big difference became in the second half, and really in the second quarter. They shut down McCaffrey. The KC defense took McCaffrey out the game. He had a couple plays here and there, but he wasn't the factor that he had been the entire year. And because the one game that he wasn't a factor was the game against the Ravens, and they lost badly. And this game, once he scored his touchdown, I'm like, well, that might be it for McCaffrey.
Po' boy, can you turn yours down a little bit? You're making us echo.
You're forgetting Kittle. Kittle didn't have nothing.
Yeah, Kittle have one.
He was a non-factor for 60 minutes.
And the funny part about it, who was the best player on the 49ers tonight?
Jennings.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If they would have won the game, he should have been
the
person. They got
he should have been MVP.
Yep.
And I totally agree with you.
Second one.
Yeah.
Because
Purdy didn't throw a touchdown. Jennings threw a touchdown. He caught a touchdown.
Purdy did finally threw one.
Yeah, that was the Jennings.
He threw the Jennings. Yeah.
Well, okay. So, but still, Jennings caught one and threw one. Shit.
That's right. That's what I'm saying. And like I say, it just made Cam Newton everything that he was saying, if it's true. I mean,
that touchdown shows that Purdy was irrelevant in the game.
Exactly. Because they had to go to trick plays.
Made sure of that.
You know one thing I always say, when you got to go to trick plays, you know shit ain't going the way you want it to go.
I thought the same damn thing. I'm like, they're getting too cute. They're going to trick plays to get every bit of real estate they're getting. I'm like, this shows that their system ain't really working, for this victory. And honestly, it makes me as a Saints fan feel bad because we just pilfered the 49ers quarterback coach for our offensive coach for next year.
Damn.
Oh, they're showing the pigeons commercial again.
Yeah, they just showed it. Yeah.
We on the next
that
season.
NFC East love.
I know.
Hey, I'll go on your ass just like you on Cowboys' ass. So that's all I'm gonna say to you.
Man, the Eagles gonna be on the Super Bowl highlight tape. Man, I'm glad we ain't lose to the 49. I mean, to neither one of them teams.
But y'all got to get there.
The Saints lost to the 49ers.
Y'all got to get there.
Yeah, the Saints lost to the 49ers in, I want to say, week 13 or 14.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I just like to talk shit about the Eagles right now.
You can't talk shit about. I got my Super Bowl. I got my Super Bowl, and I just needed one because everybody had a Super Bowl.
We stole ours too.
Everybody had a Super Bowl except for me. I could talk shit when people talk about Super Bowl, but now I can talk with them. I don't give a damn if you got 3, 4, 5, 6.
But see, that's what I tell everybody. All these guys that tell you they team have more than one. 90% of them. They teams haven't won a Super Bowl since the 1990s and the early 2000s.
You talking about the Commanders?
I'm talking about
goddamn po' boy. You got us echoing like a bitch. We about to kick your ass off because
that's exactly
we
why
ain't had
I
no
don't say
echo till
shit.
your bitch ass came on. We was going good.
I'm really
because I brought up my greatness. It can't handle me.
I guess
okay.
it can. Cause goddamn it, boy,
I'm
got me
really
echoing like
talking
a
about
bitch.
that Cowgirl fan.
I ain't gonna be on long. I gotta get up in the morning and drive.
Well, get your bitch ass off because I'm about to kick you off because you fucking up our damn live.
Boy.
Eagles suck.
All right, man. Are you holler?
All
All
right.
right, go. Man, he came and messed up with that damn echo. Now we back to normal.
I thought he was playing music, but it was us talking.
No. I think because if it's real loud, he trying to hear himself.
Yeah,
he's on his phone. He's trying to hear himself.
Yeah,
see, the
I thought he
echo's
was
gone.
playing music though. You know?
No, that's not
I
what
was
it
like,
is.
he playing music in the background. Then I heard us talking.
No, that was the echo. But it is what it is, though. But all in all, I agree with you, Professor. The commercials was they're not like they was when we was growing up. The commercials used to be off the chain because, like you say, now they leak them before the Super Bowl. So 9 times out of 10 you already see.
I mean, it's a good thing the game was good.
Yeah.
If the game was good, the commercials were good, and I wasn't really feeling the halftime, I wouldn't have enjoyed this game this year at all.
Oh, you didn't like Usher? You didn't like Usher, baby?
I saw Michael Jackson perform in the Super Bowl in the 80s. I'm good.
Yeah, but that's the thing, man. He had to cram a bunch of hits in 10 minutes, man.
But no, what I'm saying is his whole swag is Michael Jackson.
Well, him and Neo.
Mixed with James Brown, who Michael Jackson also took from.
Oh man, I thought it was great.
It was all right.
I thought it was great.
All right.
I saw that brother. I saw that brother on skates. Motherfucker were dancing with skates on. Shit.
I do like that he brought the Atlanta swag to his performance because skating is a pure Atlanta thing at this point.
Yeah.
No other city in the country does roller skating like Atlanta.
Yeah,
man. Y'all miss Fort Walton Beach, Florida, because that's what we used to do, son.
Yeah, that was the 60s and 70s. Atlanta still busting it.
That was the 80s, man. Calm down.
Atlanta.
Man.
I have my boy lives in Atlanta. They skate every week, and they have a big thing at the ring.
Yeah. And also, Alicia Keys, she hit a bad key there starting out though. That was a bad key that she hit.
Hey, you should. I wish y'all would have saw my daughter's face when she did that. As soon as she started singing, my daughter looked at me and said, "Oh."
Yeah. She hit a bad key.
Well, you know what? Usher flubbed one of his lyrics too.
Yeah, no, he could flub a lyric, but you hit a bad note. That shit don't sound good.
When you could tell he jumped a couple lines twice.
Yeah, but I thought the halftime was pretty good. They gonna have to do something. Yeah. Because Lil Jon in a Lil Jon song gonna pump up the crowd, and that's basically what Lil Jon is. He's just a big hype man that he only sings hooks. I never hear Lil Jon sing.
But he's like Kirk Franklin. Kirk Franklin do hooks that get you interested in the music, while other performers who are more talented does everything else.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. But I thought
really
Usher did a good
thought
song, and I agree with you, Pharaoh. You know, I think they gave him 15 minutes. You try to cram, he got too many hits to try to cram me in 15 minutes.
Yeah, but I do like the band.
I did too.
The band at the end.
Jackson
I did that too. But the band was there for 2 songs. There was another song. Yeah,
that's
he
fine,
did
but I
that.
just like the way they put the band in there.
I
Now,
did
if
too.
he wanted to be better, he would have gotten Clark Atlanta, but they got Jackson State from Mississippi.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Okay.
And the pre-show with Kirk Franklin, that was Southern University from Baton Rouge.
Right.
See,
Because Southern couldn't commit to doing the pre-show. The pre-show was taped 3 days ago, but they couldn't commit to doing a halftime show because they perform here in Bacchus during the parade this weekend.
Okay, well, I didn't see the pregame show. I just waited.
Neither did I.
Yeah, you know, I just
didn't want to
to see the
accidentally
game.
catch the Pledge of Allegiance that they do.
Yeah,
or
yeah,
national
yeah.
anthem, whatever they want to call it.
Yeah, didn't for to be mad, but
Right,
all in all, I give this Super Bowl this year. I'm gonna give it a 7.
That's my score too. That's
I'm gonna
exactly
give it a
my
7.
score. The commercials lose 2 points for me. I'm sorry.
Yeah. And the first half of the game.
Well, you know what? You know what's funny? I don't mind the defensive struggle, but they look sloppy.
Yeah. I just see your face, Pharaoh. You probably were like, man, you probably would have. The Commanders could have did this bull crap. Shit, the way y'all playing.
Hey, I'm telling you now. I think Detroit would have did better. Shit.
Yeah. Oh, that would have been a great game.
Yeah.
I think
That would have been an amazing game.
Yeah.
But yeah, I must say, I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to give it a 7.
God damn, Pharaoh. I'm scoring on a curve. I'm giving that grade on a curve.
Pharaoh like screw that curve, man.
Because I mean, I like the game, but it was too much interference going on. I may have to get like a 6.5 or something like that.
Okay, that's a 7, man. You
bad.
round
That's
up to a 7.
We ain't rounding.
He ain't rounding nothing. Yeah.
If they say 7, it ain't 7.
And you know, that's why I said earlier, man, when I got on earlier and I did my little diatribe, I talked for goddamn 40 minutes. I didn't know I could talk for 40 minutes.
I watched it. I didn't comment, but I had it playing in the background.
I gave you a thumbs up.
You know what I'm saying? But you know,
the one thing when you talk about the 9-7 Giants, yes, they were wild card.
Yeah, they were a wild card game. Yeah.
I guess they were wild card. No, they were a wild card on both the wins against
I didn't know both of them, but I knew that one, the last one, Tyreek, whatever Tyreek caught that damn helmet, on his damn helmet. I know there was a wild card that year, and you know,
wild card in both years.
Yeah, me ask you this then. You know, Patrick Mahomes is what 3-1 now in Super Bowls.
Yeah.
So can you put him on that same level as a Joe Montana, Terry Bradshaw? Well, Terry Bradshaw, he's 4-0.
Yes, 4. Yes. 4.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't think I'm.
Well, Joe Montana got 4 too.
Yeah, Joe Montana,
4, but he has 3 MVPs, so he tied Montana with MVPs. So
yeah.
I don't know if
and of course Tom Brady.
I don't think I'd put him in that same category just yet, honestly.
Okay.
Only because, and I'm gonna give it with a caveat that it's only because of Mahomes' playing style.
Yeah.
And I like watching him play. Don't get me wrong, but I appreciated watching players like Joe Montana pick apart a defense. Mahomes don't really pick apart a defense. He had a couple really bad errant throws this game.
Yeah.
That could have gone horribly for him.
Yeah.
That interception was pathetic. I've never seen him throw an interception that bad before, but it was him trying to make a play, which, like I said, I appreciate, but I would have preferred him run the ball and take a 2-yard loss, just like with that not delay a game. What was it? The intentional grounding call.
Yeah.
Just take the sack, dude.
Take the sack. Yeah. Pharaoh.
Yeah. I'm gonna say no longevity. He needs some more time. Just this time in the game.
I wouldn't
get it.
I wouldn't shit on the longevity thing. I'm just saying based on what he's done so far. I mean, he's been amazing. How many other quarterbacks have even gotten to 2 Super Bowls, much less 4?
No, I agree. But I'm just saying right now, I want to see what goes on in the next, I want him to put in like 10 years,
Yeah, but my thing is what? He only been in the league, I think 6
years.
6 years.
So he done been to the Super Bowl 5 of his 6 years?
5-4.
What is it? He's 3-1. Yeah. Four. Well, yeah. Well, four out of 6 years. 4 out of 6 years.
Yeah. So, that's pretty damn good. It's pretty
Yeah.
goddamn great.
Yeah.
But not
Yeah.
yet. Not yet.
And I'm with you on that.
We got Tom Brady. We got Tom Brady standing now.
I'm with you on that, Pharaoh. I agree. I didn't want to agree with the longevity thing, but I will, only because what happens the year Kelsey gets hurt for the entire season?
Right.
What happens when if he loses his safety blanket?
That's right.
Well, he had another safety blanket tonight. Watson. Hey, Watson was on point, number 84 for the Chiefs.
He's not Kelsey, though.
Yeah.
And that's why he was open.
Kelsey.
That's why he was open, because he's not Kelsey.
Yeah.
But I'm like you said, like we talking about Brock Purdy. If you don't have your safety blankets out there, what are you going to do, and how are you going to perform in those adverse situations? So,
and that's why I said earlier that for the 49ers to win, everything got to be perfect. They can't have no mistakes.
Greenlaw was out.
Yeah, Green, and that was a freak accident on the sideline.
Hey, what would have happened if what was it 2 years ago when Odell tore his ACL? He would have had a monster game. He was only in the first quarter and was killing them.
Yeah, but they still won the Super Bowl. But I'm not gonna make.
That is a big. I think it would have been a bigger margin.
Yeah, and you know what? Pharaoh, I hear you, and you talking about Greenlaw. He got hurt on free play, but 49ers, I'm not giving you no excuses. Hell no. You see, y'all want to use that excuse. Go ahead. Debo Samuel. I say Debo Samuel. That's his name, Debo, right?
Yeah.
Debo. Debo. You talk all that trash about Eagles.
South Carolina guy now.
I'm gonna talk about it. Can you talk about my Eagles? Hey, I know he's a Clemson guy, but when you pile on the Eagles and you talk about, hey, we showed them who we are. You showed us who you are tonight with an L. Oh my goodness. My phone is going to be quiet tonight. All you 49ers fans, all you 49ers fans, that's what you are. Y'all going to whine about, you can't blame the referee because y'all got the majority of the calls tonight. Y'all got the majority of the calls. So what y'all going to say now? Huh? Mr. Irrelevant?
They got beat fair and square.
They got beat by a better team.
They got beat fair and square.
They got
and just like they won against Detroit off of that freak off the face mask bullshit, they lost the game off the same type of freak situation.
I'm gonna tell you the 49ers, when I figured that the game might be over for them, I didn't expect it to go to overtime, but I kind of expected it to be over for them when they got that extra point blocked.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, that is a huge deal.
Yeah. Hey, when that happened, Patrick Mahomes said,
"You gonna wear the bell buttons out, boy."
I'm about to say he lucky that shit digital.
His left arm about to go the hell out, boy.
Man, I done got so. Hey, hell with you, King.
What you talking about,
Hey, it is your fault, Professor, for goddamn having to label that shit.
I ain't label. I just know where it's at because you know what Patrick Mahomes did to the 49ers today on that last play? He dropped the what?
Oh man, he got a new sound effect.
Hey,
he dropped a bomb on their back.
That play design was phenomenal.
Exactly.
That was a phenomenal play design.
It shows it. I'm gonna tell you, and the Lions fans and coaching staff should have paid attention to that. You don't play you play conservative when you have to. Not when you have a lead, you don't keep that cute shit going. You play conservative.
That's right. And what you do,
get the points. You get the points.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what a lot of people, I'm gonna talk about my Eagles here for a minute. When we know how we usually do the brotherly shove, but we pulled out we didn't do the brotherly shove. We gave it to the running back, and the running back ran it. They said, man, why would you pull it out now? You need to save that. And that's what Andy Reid did. Andy Reid saved that one play for that possession.
He needed a play.
When he needed that play. Because I haven't seen that play run all year. I don't think I have from them. But he had that one play when he was in that position, be like, hey, this is the time to do it.
That's the one in their back pocket.
That you keep that one in your back pocket. And what happened? That dude was wide open.
That
Nobody was around.
phenomenal. No, that motion when old boy went behind that went behind that player, and he ran into him. You can't see the guy shooting now.
That's right.
Man, I loved it. I said that's phenomenal. But once again, they could have ended the game if he would hit Rice on that crossing pattern. Though.
Yeah, that game would have been over
because they knew
he
was going to Kelsey. But they knew he was going to Kelsey. Everybody had already shifted over. As soon as he came across the middle, all he had to do was cut it straight up because that's Kelsey's move. That's a tight end move.
That's tight end move.
He didn't throw it to him. He didn't throw it to him. I was surprised on that one. Honestly.
That's right. That's right. But give it to Patrick Mahomes. Hey, right now, he's the standard. He's the high bar. He's the high mark that everybody's trying to get to. And I don't see him relinquish. Damn, I'm slurring my words. No, I don't see him giving that up anytime soon. See, I go to another word.
You go to
you went to the definition of the word.
Yeah, I was about to say you added on 3 words for that.
But at least I'm consistent, though.
Hey, this guy. Oh man! Man! Patrick Mahomes is, if anything, he's just going to get better. He's not going to get worse.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm sure the 49. I'm sure the 49ers are sitting there going, he is who we thought he was.
Because he's the
champ is here. The champ.
Oh, hey, did you see the interview? Did you see the interview of the quarterback for Texas Tech that said he beat out Baker Mayfield before Baker Mayfield went to Oklahoma? That he said when he went down, I forget the name of the guy, but he said when he went down and Patrick Mahomes came in, he said he knew he was going to lose his starting job because of Mahomes.
Yeah.
But he said that as a freshman. He said he was doing stuff. He said he'd get first, he'd fuck up first and second, but he always made the third. He said if he already knows the third down play, when he gets the first and second plays, it's going to be over. And now we're talking about it.
Yeah, and you know what's funny? That just shows how great you got to have a good what a war room when you're making your draft pick. I mean, because truth be told, the 49ers, they found a diamond in the rough with Purdy because they had Garoppolo. You know what I'm saying? So they shipped his ass off and they went with him. They had what's my boy down in Dallas now that never get a chance to play. Oh,
Malik,
man.
I can't remember his last name.
Oh, no, Malik. That's the dude in Tennessee. Oh, man. Oh, I can't think of his name.
I know you're talking about.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Black guy,
yeah.
I can't think of his name.
He was number 2. He was number 2 pick in the draft.
Yeah, I can't remember his name anymore.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's sad. That's sad, isn't it? That's sad.
That's real sad. And to go with Mr. Irrelevant because he was the last pick, and to go with him over the number 2 pick in the league, that shows that you got to have a good draft room. You got to have good scouts. You got to have good people in places to see talent like that. And that goes to show that Andy Reid, because they went up to pick up. I think they went up in the draft to pick up Patrick Mahomes.
In front of the Saints, who was going to take him at the very next pick.
Yeah, and that just shows that you got to have a good. You got to have a good team around you that shows what you got. But 40 whiners, what's your excuse now? The man on the street want to know. What is it? Huh? What is it?
The bad thing about the 49ers is, honestly, I don't see them repeating this. Unfortunately, for their fans, I don't see them repeating this level of success for not next year.
This is
not
over.
Next year.
Yeah.
This is over. They will not get back to this
because,
level.
like I said, they're gonna lose a lot of coaches.
Yeah.
Not only that, but what's up with the players? What's going on with contracts? I know some contracts is up.
Yeah, and another thing, I'm glad y'all say that, but they say this earlier. This is the first time in 20 years that we had back-to-back champions.
Yeah, since the 2003-2004 Patriots, if I remember
that's right. Yeah, and then that's crazy if you think about it.
And that's they say that's the longest drought in NFL history.
Yeah. And Trey Lance.
That being said,
Trey Lance.
I
had to look up the name. Trey Lance. I had to look up the name. Trey Lance.
I know it started with an L because I kept wanting to call him Jordan Love. But
Trey Lance. But go ahead. What you about to say, Farrell?
Yeah. No, I think I think push come to shove, man. If they keep it right, if they do it right, what's the name? Kansas City will be back next year.
Well, hell, they were here this year from last year. But
that's what I'm saying. They'll be back next season.
But I say this earlier. I didn't expect Kansas City in the Super Bowl. I really didn't. I didn't see Kansas City going on the road and beating Buffalo.
That's because we wanted the Ravens to be winning tonight.
Yeah, and that's what I was about to say. I don't think. I don't think it's that we didn't want to see them there. I don't think we wanted them there.
No, what I'm saying is, I didn't see them beating Buffalo, not in Buffalo.
I did.
No.
Because Josh Allen is his own worst enemy.
Yeah, I got that, but I just couldn't see that. And then once they got past Buffalo, I really didn't see them beating Lamar Jackson. I really didn't, man.
We saw Lamar Jackson win it tonight, and that's why you saying that. So it doesn't matter who wins with Buffalo and Kansas City. We already had the Ravens winning the Super Bowl and Lamar Jackson getting MVP. We already had that in our head.
Yeah, but then again, I will say this: with old boy getting hurt, basically at the end of the season, when Cincinnati Joe Burrow got hurt, so that was another piece off the table for them to run.
Cincinnati wasn't going anywhere anyway.
But what I'm saying is, they did put them out that one year. They did go to the Super Bowl.
They had a tough team that year. Everybody was healthy.
That's what I'm saying. With Cincinnati, with Joe Burrow getting hurt, that hurt their chances. So that's a piece that Kansas City didn't have to worry about. All they had to worry about is Buffalo and
the Ravens.
The Ravens, and also, the Browns. The Browns was playing great. They were playing great all year, and then they faltered at the end. See what I'm saying?
Because they put Flacco in. If they had the other dude, I think they would have been a little better.
No, I'm gonna say the Browns faltered because they're the Browns. The Browns are always gonna find a way to mess it up.
Yeah, because they're the Browns.
The Browns are always gonna find a way to screw up everything. So as much as we were talking about it on the Pick'em shows how well Flacco was playing, none of us really saw them if they made the playoffs going past the first round.
None
of us.
No.
I keep going back to Ernest Biner fumbling at the one. That's the last chance that the Browns ever had to ever win anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But then he almost did it like 2 years in a row, something like that. They had two bad plays, like back to back or something like that. Two different years.
They got to the AFC title game and lost on a horrible play.
Yeah.
And then Ernest Biner went to Washington and won the Super
Bowl. And that's the last time they won the Super Bowl. We always talk about the Cowboys and win shit in 30 some odd years. Shit, y'all pushing damn 40 your damn self. Y'all pushing 40 your damn self. What is it? 33 years? 33 years since y'all win it.
Because of freaking the owner. The Washington's owner, man.
I can accept teams like Washington talking about their last Super Bowl because they don't act like they're entitled to win the Super Bowl like Cowboy fans do. They act like they're entitled to the shit. Your name ain't your team owner name ain't on a trophy. His name not on any trophy.
Yeah.
So you don't deserve a damn thing.
And he won't be on any award either.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, even the Saints old owner Tom Benson got the field named after him in Canton.
Yeah.
So Jerry Jones is just Jerry Jones. Right. He's always going to be known as the Cowboys owner that put himself ahead of the team.
Yeah. Well, before we go, great show, fellas. Glad we got on to talk about it. What do y'all think about the Hall of Fame inductees for this year? Any surprises? Anybody that you thought should have got in?
I thought Dwight Freeney already was in. I was like, damn, I thought he was in already.
This was his second ballot, if I remember right.
Okay. All right. What about Devin?
Honestly, Devin Hester, the one that surprised me. To be honest with you.
Yes. Yeah.
Because they don't put specialists in the Hall of Fame. Like kickers are rarely ever in. Punters, I don't think there's one punter who's in. And Devin Hester's only specialty was running back kickoffs. And I don't think does he still have the record for return touchdowns?
Yeah. But well, you know what we're just saying. My man, when he finally got in, Ray Guy, I think Ray Guy was a punter for the Raiders. And because they never had a punter, and they say it's not going to be like they got every position until the punter got in. And I think once the punter finally got in, now they say the Hall of Fame is complete because now they got every player that played every position in the Hall of Fame. So I think he's a great guy.
Reggie Roby in there,
right? Well,
but he ain't Ray guy though. He ain't Ray guy. He ain't Ray guy.
Reggie played a long time, but he only had a few good years.
Yeah, and he won the Super Bowl.
I want to see Reggie Roby in there, damn it.
I know. Hey, I want to see that brother in there too. The only one
he was on the undefeated team.
Yeah, what undefeated team he was on?
The Dolphins.
Oh,
he
man.
wasn't a punter in the 70s.
No, dog. He wasn't born in the 70s.
Reggie Roby was a punter when I think the year after they drafted Marino, they drafted Roby.
Yeah. Pharaoh, that undefeated team. You were 2 years old. Man, you were 2 years old. If Reggie Roby was playing, yeah, you got something, man. Goddamn, Reggie Roby, Reggie Roby probably was 2 years old.
You're right.
But like I say though, Devin Hester, but he was a game changer because you couldn't punt to him. I hate to say it, but that Super Bowl that they lost, the Chicago lost to Indianapolis. The first play of the game, what happened? They kicked it to him, and what happened? He took it to the house.
But what I'm saying is his contribution was okay, was great for a moment. But after that moment, I mean, he only touched the ball 2-3 times a game.
So, but they haven't played wide receivers a little bit too.
And I'm glad. Well, his wide receiver chops were horrible. I don't think he made more than 3 catches a game. But while I'm happy he's in the
Lord have mercy.
While I'm happy he's in the because in fact he came to the Saints and they tried to make him a receiver, and I think they cut him in training camp.
Oh, I didn't know he came to the Saints.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, he did.
And like I said, while I appreciate him being in the Hall of Fame as a punt returner, I think that his contribution it was good, but it wasn't great for me. Like if I had to vote, I'd have voted no. And I liked watching him play. And like I said, I'm glad he made it over that hump. But I don't see the purpose of having him there other than to say they have the history's leading punt returner in. Yeah. But that would be just like having Deion Sanders in as a punt and kickoff returner rather than a cornerback.
Yeah, I agree with you.
What about old boy that used to play for Kansas City? That used to be the like Devin Hester beat his actually punt returner.
You talk about Hall?
Yeah.
Yes, Dante Hall.
Dante Hall. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was amazing too. But I wouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. I don't see him getting into the NFL Hall of Fame.
No, but he wasn't.
I was a little surprised to see Andre Johnson. I know he was good.
You know what? I'm going to say that was dead surprising.
I didn't say he wasn't. And I know he came. He was drafted by the Texans, but he didn't do nothing other than just play a great game.
Right.
Man. Andre Johnson was the best. Andre Johnson was the number one receiver for a couple of years.
I'm not saying that.
But I'm gonna tell you why I see where Pharaoh going. His catches didn't change the game. It didn't change the way the game was played.
He was just a great receiver.
He was a great receiver. Team. But that's just like if one day the Saints Super Bowl wide receiver Marquez Colston gets into the NFL Hall of Fame. Why?
Well, for like I said, I'm gonna push back on that one because if the way y'all saying is, we can say the same thing about my man with the Detroit Lions. He basically
Megatron?
Megatron was on a subpar team.
I didn't see him getting into the Hall of Fame either.
Yeah, but he's in there. But what I'm saying, he was in the subpar team, but he was the best player on the team. And at that time,
I think the Hall of Fame goes to players who actually changed the game. And to me, Megatron didn't change the game. He didn't change the way the position was played. He was just good at the position.
Yeah. And so is Andre Johnson.
Right. They're good at the position. They didn't change the position.
Because you never even hear University of Miami players even mention him.
Right.
And he was one of the better receivers that Miami had. So a lot of them they always go to Santana Moss.
Oh yeah, Andre Johnson. Yeah.
Yeah, they always go to Santana Moss. They always say Santana Moss as a receiver. They never say anything about Andre Johnson.
Yeah,
he
but
right alongside Sean Taylor and everybody.
Yeah, but Santana Moss, when he got to the league, he wasn't an Andre Johnson. I hate to say that. He was great in college.
No,
he was great in college.
Santana Moss was the shit for Washington.
For a couple years, he was. For a couple years, he
wasn't no Andre Johnson.
But
he was no Andre Johnson. I'm gonna put. He
now,
was no Andre Johnson.
Do you see Steve Smith Jr. getting into the Hall of Fame?
Oh yeah. I can see Steve getting in there. Oh yeah. Yeah,
I'd only see him getting in because of the team that he played on and what he meant to that team.
Oh no, 5'9".
Why Andre Johnson is in.
Yeah, 5'9", and the way that he played, the way that he blocked, the way that he catch, the way that he laid it out. Oh yeah, I can see him getting in there sooner or later.
Is Hines Ward in?
No, not yet. He's gonna be there.
Hines Ward deserved it more than Steve Smith.
Yeah, I can see Hines Ward. Hines Ward's gonna get in there, and plus he was on the Super Bowl winning team, so.
That's my point.
Yeah. He's gonna get in there.
And that's get in for Hines Ward.
And I know it's make it seem like I'm talking in circles about Andre Johnson making it in, but like I said, his contribution to the game itself to me didn't warrant induction. And because honestly, when I saw who was inducted, I'm like, oh, well, they're really scraping bottom of eligibility this year.
Yeah.
No. Like I said, I liked Andre Johnson.
Yeah, I'm
an
Andre Johnson fan.
But that was a surprise to see his name up there.
All right. Well, before we go, let me ask you this one last question. Like Charles Barkley say, do you think that they should have that the Hall of Fame they should have different rooms? Like he say like he never won a championship. So even though he's in the Hall of Fame, he say that he should be in another room. People like Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan, Shaq.
No, you're Hall of Fame or you're not.
No,
your Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame is the Hall of Fame.
Right.
They know if you won a championship, not because it's on your bus. That's what I'm about to say. Everybody who's a fan of the team or the fan of the player or the fan of the Hall of Fame itself, they know who won. That's right.
No, I'm just saying because we saying like Andre Johnson. You know what I'm saying?
You're segregating the Hall of Fame now.
No, I'm just saying what Charles Barkley said. He said that
the way if he would have thought about it, you're segregating.
No. No. What he say makes sense to me because that's just like me. Like I said before the Eagles won the Super Bowl. When y'all talk about Super Bowl, I couldn't say shit. I'm not in that room. I'm not in that category. I could talk about NFC. I could talk about NFC championships all the time.
Man on the street, listen to what I said.
I heard what you said.
You heard me. You didn't listen.
I heard it. Say what you saying. I'm listening.
Do you understand what I'm saying, Matt Professor, when I say segregating?
Because it's the Hall of Fame, not Hall of Champions.
What you talking about, Will?
It's the Hall of Fame, not the Hall of Champions. And that's my point about Andre Johnson. If you want to talk about Charles changed the way the game was played, especially at his position.
Yeah, being the size, I think Charles was 6'4", 230, 250, something like that.
Yeah, he changed the way the game was played at his position.
I totally agree with you.
Getting into the Hall of Fame was almost a no-brainer. That's like I said, and honestly, when I saw Charles Johnson's name, I'm like, wait, what? Really?
Yeah,
I did a head tilt like a dog when they don't understand. Really?
Andre Johnson.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
They had a Charles Johnson. He was garbage.
Yeah, he was. He was junk.
The Devin Hester and Andre Johnson kind of threw me for a loop there.
Okay.
Like I said, I thought Dwight Freeney was already in, so I was like, God damn.
Okay.
I'm glad he got in because he made that spin move something serious.
Yeah, it was beautiful. Yeah. Look, I just watched the Saints Super Bowl against Indianapolis. He spun his ass off as much as he could on a bum ankle.
Yeah. But it is what it is.
And outside.
It is what it is, man. But
he was undersized as a defensive tackle.
Yeah, but the majority of my man. What's my man for the Rams?
He's just like Warren Sapp.
I'm glad y'all say that.
Aaron Donald, yeah.
Aaron Donald. Before we go, y'all saw the conversation between Warren Sapp and Cam Newton.
I caught some of it.
What he said about it.
Yeah,
what he said about him. Yeah.
But you see, Warren Sapp did like a total 360 though. Well, that 360, 180. Goddamn, 360 right back where you started from. Goddamn.
It's all good. It's all good.
I didn't catch all of it. Like I said, I've been really busy this past week, so I didn't get a chance to watch it all.
But what you heard what he said about Cam Newton, right?
Yeah.
He said Cam Newton just a glorified running back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But when they chopped it up, he kind of flipped on what he was saying. And Cam, one thing I say about Cam, I really enjoy. That's why I like listening to him. He stood like T.I. son said, he stood on his business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He didn't back down. He stood, he said what he said about these guys being managers and play different. And that's one thing you got to do. If you believe in something, stand on what you believe in. And he didn't back down. And he said, like he said to Warren Sapp, he said, you entitled to your opinion, just like I'm entitled to mine. So, you know, and that's
I was just surprised that Warren Sapp had something to say about it.
Yeah.
This guy,
yeah.
the person he is, you used to be the last person saying anything for your track record. So,
and you know what else was shocking to me? To hear Warren Sapp not call Brad Johnson a goddamn who was it was Trent Dilfer that won the championship with him, right?
No, both of them.
Both of them.
No,
okay,
Brad Johnson. No, Brad Johnson won with him. And Brad Johnson was the ultimate team manager. I mean, game manager.
Who did Trent Dilfer win the Super Bowl with?
That's with the Ravens.
Ravens, God damn it. Okay.
And yeah, that was with the Ravens.
Yeah. And for him to not to say that Brad Johnson wasn't a game manager, he lost a little respect on me about the way that he looks at.
Brad Johnson was even considered the game manager. I just thought his ass was just out there just to hike the goddamn ball. Everybody else played. He was just out there to hike the ball.
Receive the ball. The center hike the ball, King.
Yeah.
Pharaoh.
I think the damn running backs passed the ball. Shit.
Oh man.
Shit, man.
All right. But before we go, man.
Ward Dunn had some runs.
Yeah.
He would hand the ball off to Rathman. Then I don't know what happened after that, but I ain't really see him throw no passes.
Yeah.
What's the receiver? Yeah. Who are the receivers other than give me the ball?
For who? Keyshawn Johnson.
Keyshawn Johnson. That's the only receiver I know they had.
Yeah. Didn't they have Dershowitz or something like that?
Man, it'll come to me. I do not know the receivers on that winning team other than Keyshawn Johnson.
Yeah.
And the two running backs.
I got you. But before we go, you know, two things we got to do. Lead the people with something. But before we do that, Professor, your last take on the Super Bowl this year.
Where'd he go?
Oh shit, man!
No, I'm here. I'm sorry. I had to step away for a quick second.
You can tell I'm looking at the camera. I didn't even look down. I thought you stood.
My last take on it is this was as exciting a game as they want every Super Bowl to be, with some horrible commercials.
Pharaoh.
I think it was more hype of them just being in Vegas than anything else.
Right.
And you know, with the stardom and all the starstruck people. I mean, you know, with the celebrities in the stands and stuff.
Yeah, they had Lady Gaga.
Everybody else in the music business.
Gwen Stefani. I saw the GOAT there. They had the GOAT up there.
Michael Jordan wasn't there.
Yeah, but I'm talking about GOAT James, baby. GOAT James.
Go ahead. Well, he's there trying to get a business deal so he can get a WNBA team.
He can't
no,
go
he's about to get it. They're about to get it. As soon as he retires, this is going to be an NBA team that he's going to be part of.
He can't go to Kobe's statue in Bailing, but his ass can be at the goddamn Super Bowl.
That's good. That's what he said.
He loves Kobe. But he loves Kobe.
There's a lot of people that wasn't there for Kobe, man.
Shit.
Shaq wasn't there
because it was invite only. They invited current Lakers players.
And all I got to say is GOAT James will have one there too. He had one in 3 different locations.
He gonna have a statue for winning one.
But we talk about Super Bowl tonight. We can talk about GOAT James because I got some ammunition for your ass. Oh, I done recorded a bunch of shit. Mercy. Yeah, I got a bunch of ammunition. But what was that's your final take on that?
I just think because it was in Vegas. It was in Vegas. They bringing business to Vegas, and the Super Bowl ended the way I didn't expect to go overtime, but I did expect Kansas City to win by some, play, some great play.
One last thing I'm gonna say about that. Honestly, I think the Vegas part of it ruined it because they made it they tried to make it a bit too flashy with all the new camera angles. Them showing them trying to applaud the trophy on the second level right as the game was about to start. I'm like, get this bullshit off of here, please. Just show the damn game.
Mm-hmm. And I think that's what it is too. I know you got to put on a show for all the fans, but all us diehard football fans, We don't care about that. Just
Right.
like I said earlier on my on the podcast that I did. I don't care about seeing Taylor Swift. I just want to see what's going on between the lines. We just want to see somebody get hit. We want to see some
Right.
good football. We want to see good defenses. We want to see.
You want to see the two best teams playing for the trophy.
Exactly. I don't care about none of the other stuff. You know what I'm saying? And with the halftime, Usher did a good job to me, but I don't care about that either. Shit.
Right.
They could do it. They could just get right.
I just recorded the halftime on the hard drives because I know people gonna want to see it.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna see it because I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna put it on one of my podcasts. You know, I'm on your show. Yeah, I got to talk about it to get some more of the likes. You know what I'm saying? But before we go, Matt Professor, you got anything for the people?
I sure do. Anybody that's coming down here to celebrate Mardi Gras with us, please keep your piss in your body until you get to the bathroom. Please, because people complain about the French Quarter smelling like piss and vomit. It's tourists because locals don't go there.
What you talking about, Will?
One more time.
What you talking about, Will?
Like I said, it's always the tourists that come down there complain about the smell, but they're the ones making it.
Because they don't remember doing it.
Exactly.
Ferro, what you got for the people before we go?
Hey, with this being the last game of the 2023 season, until next time, hopefully Washington has a better season than last. But hey, let's get it on. Let's get ready for this basketball.
You know what?
I think isn't it next week? Next week,
the NBA All-Star game.
All-Star weekend.
You know what?
All-Star weekend. Yeah.
I'm gonna say this.
Sixers doing shit.
Go ahead.
Honestly, I don't remember anymore. No, really.
Yeah. You pull up from the boot, brother, because y'all forget shit.
It's that memory thing that works against you sometimes. But I was gonna say one last thing. I just hope. No, you know what? I was gonna ask y'all a question.
Okay.
Which one do either one of y'all like me missed when the NFL Pro Bowl was played after the Super Bowl?
Yeah, it should. I think it should be played.
That was a long time. No, that was before 9/11.
Yeah. But I'm gonna tell you why I missed it, because the Super Bowl champs would go to the game.
Yeah.
I missed that because they would talk a lot of shit.
So I believe the Pro Bowl should be after the season, so we can see the champs.
So you get to actually see the people that was voted to the Pro Bowl, started seeing the
9/11
alternates.
changed that, man.
The alternates. Yeah, I agree with you on that. I'm gonna give you my last take on the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl was going good. It was boring at the beginning. I was saying to myself, man, I only saw Taylor Swift twice, and then Travis Kelce started catching the damn ball. Then I was like, God damn it, here they come. And God damn it, they kept showing her. And my son was looking at me like I was crazy. And I was like, why do they keep showing this goddamn?
Yeah.
I didn't want to see her.
That's why I didn't go to no Super Bowl parties, because I knew I'd start fussing.
Yeah, and you know, that's my last take. Can it get better? I thought it would have been a more offensive game. I didn't think the defense, but the 49ers defense came out to play. And, you know, 49ers Winers fans, what y'all going to say now?
Hey, I mean, don't take it from the Chiefs defense played a damn good game.
Yeah, they did.
I got that. But Pharaoh, I'm talking about the 49ers Winers fan.
But
oh,
you know
man.
what?
We didn't have our quarterback.
I'm not gonna label them all as 41ers because my cousin Dave gonna be real about his team losing. I'm sorry, Dave. I'm just sorry.
Well, I'm talking about all my 49 Winers fans that I know. Because all I hear is, if we had our quarterback, we would have won the Super Bowl. That just like, y'all sound just like with them Saints fans. When Minnesota beat them with that miracle.
Oh no! When that happened, I said dumbass going for the tackle, trying not to get penalized rather than
I'm just saying when the Eagles beat the Minnesota Vikings and the 40, and Saints fans like, oh, y'all want to beat us. Okay.
No, the only time I say the Saints wouldn't have lost is the year we got cheated from that pass interference call.
Yeah, that's still one of the first place.
Yeah, that was against the Rams.
Yeah,
we'd have beat the Patriots that year.
Well, 49ers fans, All I got to say is
What you talking about, Willie?
you got an L. You got an L because you went up against the man and he says, y'all better wear that damn button out. All right,
Let's hope
brother. Yeah, it's over. It's over. What else I got in here? Yeah, it's that time, fellas. Hey, man, y'all have a great night, man. Thanks for getting on. Hey, great Super Bowl in the second half. And y'all got anything else before we go?
No, I'm good. I got what I need. I told everybody what I needed to tell them about pissing.
Okay, then. Hey, the last thing I want to say is, like I always want to close the show out. Hey, make sure you come for the show, but stay for the conversation because we do get down. And we're going to get better and better. Before you know it, y'all have to pay to see us. Y'all have to pay to see us. So you better get us now before we get big because it's coming. I see it's coming. And with that, fellas, man, y'all have a blessed night.
All right, y'all. Take it easy.
All right, go on.